Well, one thing that was really challenging in my life is that I moved a lot. So I moved to so many different cities every few years.
I was born in Toronto, and then we lived in China for the first 5 years of my life after that. And when we came back,
I left my country, I left my family, I started living by my own, I started like taking my studies really seriously into music, into like making something serious, and
I came from a not well-off family. We were quite poor, and at living off the welfare and all that stuff. And my mom thought it was really important to send me and my brother to a private Christian education.
And I remember being in kindergarten and my English was awful, and all the kids made fun of me.
There was always a bit of a social barrier between my school friends.
I mean, immigrating to Canada is a very difficult thing, of course, to overcome, but it's not like the act of doing it, it's your mind frame and like the experiences you learn throughout.
it was actually a challenge to make myself independent.
Either I was gonna have to deal with the fact that the project would never really take off, you know, or that, you know, it would be sort of, I would have to compromise.
I think mostly it's been kind of like learning new things and dealing with various new situations that are difficult.
I mean, I had a pretty negative attitude towards post-secondary education, and it took me a lot of years to come around to that even sounding like a good idea.
Kind of overwhelming in a global perspective to look at it and be learning about it, and it kind of made me feel powerless a little bit because I didn't know what I could use that for to actually implement change or make a difference or be impactful in any way.
Like, I always have this very, like, something inside of me that is like pulling me, and like something that is pulling me to go forth, and something that is pulling me back, and it's like always this like struggle of like with yourself.
I think I'm trying to work on that, trying to not be that shy and do things.
So a lot of disconnect between people I knew and a lot of lost friendships.
Losing 5 people in the last year is a big challenge. You know, my best friend, a beloved aunt of mine, an uncle of mine, and a cousin of mine, younger than me. And that was tough, because some of those were not pretty.
Like when my grandfather died, like I really like cried a lot, but like my grandfather was like a strong person and he believed in lots of things, and that made me understand like how life was like fragile. And yeah.
These things just happen, and you don't realize that it's not okay until years after, when things still mark you.
The idea of not being good enough for whoever, for me, for other people, like I'm still trying to figure that out. Not being good enough, like a good enough musician, keeping like my anxieties and my like tears in check at appropriate times, because it can be detrimental because people don't know how to react to it and they don't know the story. And so deciding what my capacity is today and knowing and understanding that it's different from day to day, and that's okay. That's really difficult.
Not till you halo all